Last week, I talked one subject is Taiji is a circle. So we can say all is the circle in the form. The arm circle, the elbows circle, hand circle, and the waist circle. Yes, so many circles. Now let me detail to talk about the three-dimension circle system. I think many people like me, many years I have questions. Some people said the waist is control. Waist is the power source. So you need to move waist circle first, then the shoulder circle, then the hand. I think it's very correct. Some Taichi, they said that the hips joint, pelvic, is the biggest joint in our body. So when we practice Taiji, we need to get the habit to move your hips early, move the hip circle first. I always confuse which one is powerful, which one we need to emphasize. Is your hips or is your waist? This is the questions. I think a lot of people maybe have a similar question like that. Now let me talk. The waist circle we talked about last week, and I emphasize the point is waist circle need a horizontal. Yeah, even sometimes in the form we make tilt our body, but this seldom. You have some special purpose. Generally, waist turn must maintain the horizontal. Why? Because you maintain the horizontal means your pivot is very straight. Only your pivot is very straight, your structure can be works well, and your muscle don't need the strength. This is very important. So, and generally, when we do the offense, defense, especially the offense, you have to maintain your waist horizontal all the times. And the waist power is the angle momentum, the biggest angle momentum power source. But what about the hips? Yes, hips, be careful. All the time they are rotate. But this hips circle, no people can say this is the horizontal. Actually, all the hips turn all the time, the pelvic turning, the only purpose is to support, adjust your horizontal waist turn. And actually, the pelvic circle, pelvic, the shape, most time is not horizontal. It may be the tilt left, tilt right, tilt forward, doesn't matter. But their work only purpose is adjust your torso, the relationship with the ground. So then we can get the result is waist circle horizontal. The hip circle is generally is any direction, most is vertical. Think about the two circles, the hip circle, pelvic shape, and the waist horizontal turning. They created a three-dimension system. So that's why a lot of people, they try to tell people the waist and the hips, they try to use one word, it's waist hips position, how it works. So This is what I said. Now I understand. We need to move both horizontal waist circle and the tutor pelvic and the circle of your hips. We need together. Actually, when I sometimes emphasize the hips move, yes, I can feel the ground power can up reach the pelvis to support the pelvic work. But be careful, when I emphasize the tutor of the pelvis, they support my torso to turn left and right in the horizontal circle. And this is one situation where I emphasize the hips move. If I emphasize my waist horizontal turning, I need to know my hips need very flexible, relax to connect the torso to the ground. This is their relationship. There is a three-dimension system. Now, today I treating myself just to focus the hips, waist move together. today I focus my hips and waist move. This is a center move. This is the one completely three-dimensional turning system. Of course, body have many circles. Some other circles, they can be one by one to move. Some circles, for example, your forearm circle plus the hand circle, they can be also become a three-dimensional system. They can move by itself. And today, I focus is the waist and the hips turning three-dimension system. For the sometimes this three-dimension turning system is enough for 5 people. But if you want more detail, you can emphasize another circle. Move the body circle. You don't need to move all the circle together. Just depend if there can be a complete dimensional system. It can be independent. It can be effective. Okay, thank you. Hope you like my ideas. See you next time.